Hello, Paul. This is the practitioner, Bachelor of Science student, chemistry major, mathematics minor, magician, parapsych researcher, technical agnostic, Fortean skeptic, and official spokesperson at present for the Cosmocratic Movement. Um, I'd like to explain. Like I said, I've heard a little bit about, Anonymous and its whole war on Scientology, but I was unaware of the fact that some of the members were causing other problems, and I'm glad that if you're the leader now, that hopefully they stopped. Um, Listen, I saw you talking about wanting to. You said you were looking for solutions and the like, and taking a look at other issues, what have you. Doing a Skype cast to explain about how to stop the starvation and everything. Um, Listen, I was wondering if how far long term your plans were in terms of this, because as the official spokesperson for the Cosmocratic Movement, um, well, you know what I mean. Anyway, sorry, I should amend that. Official spokesperson for the political wing of the Cosmocratic Movement. Um, I was wondering if it might be possible if you could message me or if I could message you, and we could talk a little bit more about this, because there's a couple of crucial factors which I've noticed a large chunk of the groups which are trying to form to help solve the problems are missing. Some crucial factors which, if overlooked, could end up meaning the extinction of the entire human race in 50 to 75 years. Actually, sorry, 75 to 100 years. So anyway, like I said, do give me a message, do drop me a line, or I'll drop you a line, whichever. And if you do get this video response, do feel free to take a look. Um, Let me give you the cliff notes. If we don't do some, you are worried about the starvation and the stopping and the gas prices being up. We have got some other problems, not just gas prices going up. We are also getting rising prices in terms of metals and other non-renewable resources. They're a little bit of a slower rate rise, but and a lot of people don't actually pay attention to this, and the reason why they don't pay attention is because of the fact that trying to find the raw resources for how their cars, etc., are being built is not, well, actually, for everything of industrial society, is only important to a few people. And anyway, like I said, I've got a whole bunch of data on that if you want me to refer you to it. But long story short, if we don't colonize the asteroid belt, we are in danger of causing the entire human race to go extinct after techno-ecological society collapses, owing to a lack of input, resources, what have you, and well, from that, starvation is the very first cause which shows up. Starvation and riots from there. And there have been quite a few scenarios from top scientists who've all been saying that the nuclear war scenario is still highly inevitable, is still highly likely. Matter of fact, the doomsday clock has actually moved closer back to the ground zero time at least 3, maybe 4 times in the last couple of years just because of this alone. And they're talking that, it could get seriously ugly within the next 30 to 50 years if we're not paying attention and not careful. Now, the thing is that if we start now, we could solve the bulk of the world's social problems. Again, message me for details. The downside is if we don't do anything, and if the longer we wait, the harder it'll be to try to fight this, and fight the techno-ecological collapse due to less and less resources to build a sustainable interplanetary infrastructure. And yeah, let me just give you a message on this. Hopefully you'll catch like I said, hopefully you'll catch my video. Do drop me a line about it further. I'm going to send you a link to the blog for Cosmocracy, and feel free to read all the references if you like. The bulk of it's explained there, but I think I can pretty well give you what we're looking at here. Like I said, there's a ton of info going to show that humanity may be on the brink of extinction unless we actually do something, and that something is that we're going to have to get off planet and sustain the environment a bit better from off-planet resources. If we don't, we are condemning ourselves to a how shall I say it? We are condemning ourselves to nasty, brutish, and short lives in a geared-down society. So yeah, and of course environmental degradation from going on business as usual. So anyway, let me give me a shout if you're interested in other possible technical details, means, ways, how extra solutions on how to solve this. How Anonymous can be helpful, or how the Cosmocrats can be helpful on behalf of Anonymous. let's work together on this one, eh? Anyway, that's just my thoughts. I'll send you a message with the link. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll just send you a message saying to get you to watch this video response, and if you're interested, give me a call back saying you'd like the link, and I'll forward you the link to the blog. And on the blog is all the scientific references, well, actually almost all of them. There's a couple of extras which aren't mentioned there, but I can easily forward you in messages if you're interested. So yeah, if you're interested in the possibility that we could provide the North American standard of living to the entire planet for the next 50,000 years without, well, and maintain technological society, and if you would like a means to possibly avert nuclear war within the next 30 to 50 years, then yeah, give me a shout by email. Give me a shout by message. I can't attend the Skype broadcast, unfortunately, because I've got too much work of my own here on YouTube. I have to do Cosmocratic and the like, and I still have to get set up for my other courses for my spring session. Yeah, and oh god, and then I gotta get started on that parapsychology review paper. Anyway, you know, work never stops. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, I've got to get that peer review paper set off. But what? Anyway, so like I said, do send me a shout by message if you're interested in trying to deal with this. You know, like I said, give me a shout. If you're not, stay la vie. You know, I'll just have to keep going elsewhere until finally, hopefully, somebody who's got a rather influential base. That's part of the reason I'm coming to you. Is that hopefully somebody who will be interested in who has an influential base can actually start getting the people mobilized to, start spreading petitions, get the governments to start researching, to start researching this not just in the experimental stages, but bringing what technology we already have for interplanetary flight. I mean, we're already thinking in terms of like 10, 20 years down the line. We need to be starting on this now. I mean, NASA's kind of doing it, but it's kind of a lower priority on NASA's list. We need to get it stepped up to priority from priority 10 to priority 1. This needs to be how should we say, this needs to be highest priority. And we should be also trying to get some independent corporations and the like all working on this. We need to get this highest priority on everybody's plate, if only to buy ourselves a future. Not to mention the fact, of course, that some of the steps that have to go along the way can solve the environmental problems and the other shit we're dealing with in the process. So, if we think longer term, if we get a solution where we're thinking this longer term, the other problems we're having now will be ending up solved as byproducts and side effects anyway. But anyway, like I said, give me a shout. I have all the details. I'm just kind of giving you the 10-minute sales pitch. I'll give you all the technicals by message or what have you, or yeah, you know the drill. Keep up the good work, Paul. See you around.